CVT lesson for Sarah. This is Grand Funk Railroad with Rock and Roll Soul. Standard tuning for this. Really cool intro, man. Mark Farner. Let's jump in. Open E into an E major chord, which is 7A, 999, D, G, and B. Just go. Open E, and then on the A, from the A string down, go 7, 5, 7. And go ahead and bar this 5th fret. Strum, everything is, actually, strings 5, 4, and 3. And then middle finger 6G, we move the pinky. And we have the 5 off the B string there. Open A to 5, 5 DG to 5, 4 DG. Right? Open D, 3A, slide to 5. And he's just going, sliding up to a D major chord. 7 DGB. 7, 6 DG. Open D. 5A, slide to 7. And hit the octave on fret 9. Quick rest. Okay, and then 4, 2, 3, 2. So we're going to bar the 2nd fret. You know, I go from the D string down. And go. There's a couple spots to do this. From that, you'll go 2, 2, 2, 5. And then 6, 4, 5, 4. Last 4 strings. Okay, and then open A to 7, 6, 5 DGB. Open A, 5, 5 DG, 5, 4 DG, so that's a repeat. Open D, this is all repeat. 3A, slide to 5, into the D major chord. This time goes 7, 6, 5, so it's, right? Open D, and then 5, slide to 7. So that last part is. And this is interesting here. I have a feeling I know how he's doing the fingering. 7, 7, 7, D, G, and B with the 5A. Now you can cram it however you want, or you can try to bar over here as long as it doesn't mute out string 1. But it's twice into 7, 6, 5, 5. And that's just an A major chord. So we have, but it's twice on this, which is a D chord, by the way. Section 2A, we've got 2A, 2B, and 2C. This is the reason, because they're all kind of corresponding parts. Into the, so it's a D chord, 5, 7, 7, A, D, and G. We're going to strum it up a whole step to an E, and then strum when we get there. 2 open E's, the chord. 1 open E, the chord. So that gives you. Another open E into the chord. With the rest, chord. 2 open E's into the D, D, A. If that's too weird, you could go 7, 6, 5. Drop the pinky to 7G and go. There's lots of variations on it. Section 2B at 20 seconds in. This is just a play off of section 2A. So basically you're filling a gap with string mutes. Just release the pressure, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Back to the chord, rest, chord, 2 open E's. You're just finishing it out. You're plugging this little muting part in the place of what was there in section 2A. Alright? So from there, you're back to section 2A 7 times. That's the. Okay. The next new part, section 2C at 52 seconds. It's kind of just a segue into section 3. So it's D to E, 5, 7, 7, slide a whole step, strum, and do that 3 times. And then 7, 11. So. And then 5, 7, 7, 7. 3 times up to 6, 8, 8, 2 times. Gotta flip the page. Page 3, section 3, 56 seconds in. It's from the A string, 6, 8, 8. Slide a half step up to 7/9. 7/11, the old blues thing. So once you slide up, go 7/11 back to 7/9, open E, 7/9, 7/11, 7/9, 7/9. So move straight up, 7/9/9, 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 10, twice. That walks you right into this C-sharp minor. Bar everything fret 9, 11, A, and D. Emphasize on this, the top 3, and then the bottom 3. Mute, and then the top 3. Twice. Experiment with different strummings, but the idea is, right? And then take that same beat concept, move it to an A major bar. So we're barring everything 5. From the A string goes 7, 7, 6. Do the same beat. And that goes 2 times. Okay, the next new thing you're going to come across is section 4 at 1:16. From the top string down, 5, 7, 7. Go ahead and bar it. It's a major chord. We're going to do the 6G and the 5B. So top 3, rest. And you can strum them all. Top 2. And check this out. This is the toughest part rhythmically in this song. You're going to go 5, 9, 7, 7. It's got long fingers, but that's what it is. 3 times. Fret hand mute, and then go 7, 9, 9, 8 3 times into 7, 9, 9, 9, strings 5 through 2. So section 5 at 1:37. This might be the last rhythm part, and then it's solo stuff. 7, 9, AD. From there, this is kind of like a breakdown part prior to the solo. Open E twice to 7, 7, 6 ADG. So we have open E, fret hand mute, 5, 5, 5 DG, and B. So 9A twice to 7, 7, 7 DGB. So it's down, up, fret hand mute to 7, 9, 9 ADG. And those are all subgroups, Sarah, that you can go over. You know, just from those 4 mutes. And I'm, once again, just like in your last lesson, mute string 6 there. When you go into the chord, I'm saying. Coming off that, it's going to go D, D sharp, slide to E. It's 5, 7, 7, A, D, and G. Mute, up 6, 8, 8, up on a mute, down, slide to 7, 9. So it's, wait, see. And you'll see after that 3 times, but make sure you go back to the start of the double dots in section 5. The slide to that 7, 9, 9 takes the place of the E5 power chord at the start of section 5. You'll see it in the tabs, it'll be clear. Solo comes in at 2 minutes. It's a lot of pentatonic stuff. 15, pull 12 on the E. I would go ahead and bar the last 2. And then B and E, 15 B bend, vibrato. Then we can go to page 4. It's 5 pages, by the way. The rest of this is solo. 201, we're going to keep that 12th fret barred. Watch the picking in your tabs. It's 12 E, 15 pull off 12 B, 14 G bend, 12 B, 15 pull 12, 14 G bend, 12 E, 15 B, rest. So it's about that fast. Rest, 15 again, 12, 15 E bend, and then bend it a half step. It's like a blues bend. 12, 15, 12, 15, E, B, E, B. Bend, vibrato. Continuing on, this is part of the same timestamp. 12, 15, pull 12, and then 15, 12, 15, 12 again. That's between the B and E. So it's, and then 15, pull 12 E, and then 15, 12, 15, bend vibrato again. So that run from rest to rest. Okay, 208 timestamp, 12E, 15 pull, or 15, 12 on the B, and that's going to be, this is an alternate pick, so you're starting with an upstroke. Pre-bend the 14 on the G, and bring it down. 12, 14, pull 12, 14D, so we have 14D, 12, 14G bend, 12B, 15 pull 12B, 14 12 14 bend, and that's GBG. Let's take it from 208. Rest, still part of the same timestamp on the B string. We go 12 15 pull 12, 14 12 14 bend, that's GBG. 12 15 15 on the B, bend vibrato. So that from the rest. 211 on the E string, 12E, 15 pull 12, 15B, so we could subgroup that even, right? 12E up, 15 pull 12 on the B, 15G, 12B, 15 14 on the G, so let's try it up to there. And then 12, hammer 14 pull 12, 14D, 12 14 bend on the G. So (14) bend release pull off to 12, 14D, 12G, half step bend. On the D string, 14 12 pull off twice, and then 14 12 AD. Rest, and then 14D, 12 14G up down. So it's, and then we can go to the last page. Actually, that ends that solo. You can go back to some repeats, and then he does a second solo. I went ahead and did it. I wasn't sure if you wanted that, but 15B bend vibrato. Again, no vibrato. Again, with vibrato. And then bend release pull off 12. 14 12 G, 15 pull 12 on the B. So it's, now check this out. This is still part of the same timestamp. 14 G bend, 12B, 15 pull 12, do that twice. So it's two of those. And then 17B bend vibrato, bend release vibrato. Another lot of repeats in this. It's 12E, I would bar the last two though. Upstroke, 15B, pull 12, 14G bend. So you repeat that 8 times. But try to follow that picking because it's a fast run. 12 14 GD vibrato, 12G, and then timestamp 250. It's 14 pull 12 on the D, and then 14 12 12 ADG. So it's great little riff. Bend 14G, 12B, 14G bend release pull off 12. 14, 12, 14, DD, DGD. Sounds like this. Another subgroup. Perfect length too. On the D string, up, down, pull to 12 from 14. And then 14, 12, AD, down, up. Another subgroup. Gotta love them. Okay, continuing the timestamp after that rest. 14, pull 12. Pick 12, 14, 14, rest. That's a simple one. 14 pull 12 to 14A. On the D string go 12, 14, same on the G. Another bend, 15B, and then check this out. You're going to bend the 14 and pick the 15B twice and do that 9 times. Now I have a floating trim, so it's going to go flat when I do this, but it's fast. I would alternate pick that because it is a quicker thing, even though it's an odd number. The last phrase, 302, open 3 on the B string, just do a series of trills. It's hammer pulls and whammy down. So you're going to go. And then open hammer 3 to the open high E. Now I don't know if you have a guitar with the whammy bar, you have to let me know. But 311 is our last time stamp, and it's 2G bend. Again, bend, release, pull off, open. To 2D, open G, 2D, vibrato. So it's 2D, pull off to open. To 2A, open 2D. So from 311 you got. And it just fades out, you know, from that point. And that's it. So you got a lot of solo stuff. This, when I first got you the quote on this, I don't remember the second solo, but I thought there was some cool stuff in there for you, Sarah, to work on. Remember, subgroup's going to be key in this, especially dealing with solos, but even rhythmically, this is kind of a funky song, man. It's a lot of feel in it, so try to, I know that's something you said, you know, you had some issues on, and we actually did a drum machine on one of them to help you, but try to piece it together, listen to the song, come back, work on it.